Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghu here. In this class, we do some complex examples on percentages. But in order to understand this, you should have some basics which we already discussed in our previous classes. Please watch those classes and come back here. The link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Coming to today's class, so Paul spends 75% of his income. He is going to spend 75% of his income. His income is increased by 20% and he increased his expenditure by 10%. Find the percentage increase in savings. See here, these type of questions, you have to understand one important point. For that purpose, we have taken these examples. Find the percentage increase in savings. You need to identify the percentage increase in savings. Whenever these type of questions, percentage increase, percentage decrease in like that. See here, Paul spent 75% of his income. Did they give you what's the income? No, they did not mention what's the income. We can blindly take it as let income is equal to 100 rupees. You can take any income because ultimately in the final we are going to identify percentage increase. Whatever the income you consider, it won't affect the percentage. So that's why you can choose. For simplicity purpose, if you take 100, for calculation purpose, it is very easy. So this point you have to understand. These type of questions, you can assume that the initial income is 100 rupees. Initial, whatever the values, you can take it as 100. So let the income is equal to 100 rupees. From the question, 75% of the income he is going to spend means what's his expenditure? 75. What's his savings? 25. So what they have next point, 20% increase in income means the new income is 120. 10% increase in expenditure. So new expenditure is equal to, previously he is going to spend 75 plus 10% of 75. Whenever you see this basic 10% of 75, you are getting the amount. How you get the amount? 10% of 75. 10 by 100 multiplied by 75. You are going to get the extra expenditure, 10% amount he is spending, that amount you are going to get. So 75 plus that amount, you are going to get the new expenditure. This can be written in another way, 75 plus 10% of 75, otherwise 110% of 75, which is going to get the same value. So 110% of 75, these basics, whenever these basics come into your mind, you have to identify that, you have to get the formula which we discussed in our previous classes and some examples which we have done. If you get the formulas and concept, it's very easy. Percentages are very easy. 110% of 75, 110 by 100 multiplied by 75, new expenditure is equal to 82.5. So whenever you got the new expenditure, you can identify the new savings. 120 minus 82.5, which is 37.5. This is the new savings. Increase in savings. Previous savings minus new savings. You are going to get the increase in savings. 37.5 minus 25, which is 12.5. This is the increase in savings. So what is the percentage increase in savings? How you get that? 12.5 by 25. 12.5 parts in 25 parts. This point you are going to remember if I explain like that, 12.5 parts out of 25 parts. You are getting the percentage value. 12.5 by 25 multiplied by 100, you are going to get the percentage value, which is 50% increase in the savings. So everything from the basic points, everything from the basic points. Now coming to the next example, when the price of product increased by 10%, the price of the product increased by 10%, the number sold increased by 30%. What was the present effect on revenue? So what's the effect of revenue? Means percentage effect of revenue on revenue. So whenever you are going to identify the percentages, you can assume that let the price of the product be 100. The number sold is 100. You can take any values. So let the price of product is equal to 100, sale is equal to 100 pieces. What's the revenue value you are going to get? Revenue is equal to 100 multiplied by 100, that is 10,000. increase in product price by, so when the price of the product increased by 10%, the number sold increased by 30%. So sorry, it was written wrong. If the price of the product decreased here, it's not increased, decreased. So revenue is equal to 100 multiplied by 100, which is new revenue is equal to, when the price of the product 100 decreased by 10%, new product cost is 90 multiplied by, and the sales increased by 30%, means 100 pieces increased by 130 pieces, increased by 30% means, so 90 multiplied by 30, new revenue is equal to, that is equal to 11700. This is the amount you are going to get. What is the percentage increase in revenue? That is what you have to identify. Percentage increase in revenue means 11,700 minus 10,000, you are going to get 1,700. Out of 10,000, you are going to get the percentage increase in revenue. So 1,700 by 10,000 is equal, multiplied by 100, you are going to get 17%. So this is how percentages examples will be framed. Hope you understand these examples. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.